You want to see? You want to hop on and say hi?
Hi.
Hi guys, so I hopped on here real quick because I want to talk about our balloon bouquet class for next week. And I realized that I don't really show my face and I'm usually busy and camera shy, but I really wanted to hop on here to talk about the class, any questions you might have. I've been getting a lot of emails and messages about, the class. So I think it's just best to make a video just because, writing these long messages don't do the class justice. So thank you all that are joining. Hi everyone. And my little one's here with me and she wants to say hi. Her name's Alexa. I'm just gonna make a quick introduction of myself. My name's Diana. I'm the, face behind Lux and Balloon Bar. I've been doing this for almost 2 years. It's been crazy during these COVID times. I really didn't think the business was gonna grow so much. And it did. I'm super grateful for that. It's kept us busy. And that's why I decided to start giving classes. I want others to also have this opportunity to start their own business. Or a hobby, I don't know, and have a creative outlet through balloons. If you have any questions regarding the in-person class for next week, let me know. Also about our online class, we have that available as well. Oh, hi Carol, I love you. She's just _Caro is my best friend and supporter, all-time supporter. I love you so much. Thank you for always believing in me. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. So Cynthia Camacho Lara is writing saying that she took our online class and she loved it and she wishes us the best. Thank you. And then Maria also, I took your class. You're amazing. Thank you. Oh my gosh, ladies, I miss you so much. Thank you, Lillian. Oh yes, Abigail, I have. And I don't want to show you the rest of my room. It's still under maintenance. I'm still cleaning. It's a hot mess. When you're a balloon artist, you can fix, and I guess it's like with everything else in your house, you can clean everything, organize it, and then you have events or garlands, bouquets, and you start freaking out and looking for balloons everywhere and just throwing everything everywhere, and when you least expect it, it's like a huge mess. So I'm in the process of organizing the room and cleaning everything, and as I'm organizing all my balloons, I'm making this little bag of balloons that I don't think I'm gonna use and that I don't want, so I'm probably gonna be selling it, but I have to finish cleaning the room first so I could fill this up. I did this last time, so it's on a first come first serve basis. I put a bunch of balloons that I'm probably not gonna use, and then I put the price, and whoever buys it first, they can take it. Okay, so rent-a party. So the class that I'm talking about today is the in-person class here in San Diego. However, we do have a pre-recorded class online. So pretty much this class is the recording of the other previous classes I gave online, and this class does not offer material, so it's at a discounted price. And for that, you can DM me. That's fine. Jazzy, thank you. Are you Jazzy8_09? Were you interested in the in-person classes or online classes? Okay, I have a question. I'm still learning. Oh, awesome. I can look at questions. Will you be posting? So, baby girl, Kari, will you be posting when your next class will be? Can we register? Okay, so, I'm assuming that's for in-person class. If I'm mistaken, please let me know. But our next in-person class is going to be on December 10th. Next Thursday. It's going to be a 6-hour long class. Pretty much what I do in the class, and those that have taken it with me, they know this. I am very detailed and I go over everything. Literally, I spill my brains. Like, I don't withhold any information. I'm not like shady like that or anything. I go over everything about pricing, sizing balloons, distributors, marketing, you know, how I properly like balance and glue the bouquet, even like some twisting in there, and just my experience, you know, like I guess the things that people don't want to talk about. Alexa, you're moving me. Oh my God. When you have children, you never have one moment to yourself. But yeah, pretty much everything that we go at, you know, my trial and error, everything that I've learned along the way, I always like to share that with my students so they don't like make the same mistakes that I already made. I want to save them from that hassle. Okay, so rent a party. I'm in Australia. I can join. Yes, that's correct. And then the class is through YouTube, so it's like a private video on YouTube. So yeah, just DM me and I'll just give you all the rundown of that and the information. Hi, pop-up yard card SCV. No, pop-up cards yard card CV. Sorry, I'm like so new to this live thing. I feel like so intimidated. I'm not. A lot of you know Carlos, my husband. He's the one that usually does all of this camera and filming. He like will make me do TikToks without my consent, looking very awful. So I'm like, you know what? I need to get over my shyness of being on camera. Yeah, ironically, it probably looks like I'm not shy to be on camera, but I am right now. Let me see. Yes, Javier. Yes, you could still sign up for the in-person class for the 10th. Go ahead and send me a message and I'll answer after the live is done. I know. Yes, Susie. So pop-up yard cards is also one of my students that took my class. Amazing. She's talented. She's in Chula Vista and also offers the pop-up yard cards that decorate your lawn. It's super pretty. Go ahead and follow her. Let's support one another. Oh, Carol, I love you. Hi, Julie. I'm trying to like keep up with you guys. Sorry. Hi, Jeanette. Oh, you're in Texas, so maybe my online class would work best for you, or if you would like to take a trip to San Diego, that would be great as well. Okay, I believe that's another question. Yes, in person is a class. Okay. All right. So yes. I get too excited and I just rant and ramble. Okay, so the class for December 10th, it does have a cost. I would like to say investment. We offer all the material, and then I also have local vendors take us like treats and like desserts and food. Those who took our in-person class the last time, they were able to grub, and you know, I just really want to make it as like welcoming and comfortable for all of us. And then, I mean, sugar always makes things better, I guess. And we get to support local business and promote them as well. The class does have a cost of $275. I like to call it an investment. Many of you that have, you know, seen my YouTube videos, I always say invest in your education, and this goes across the board for any industry. For even like, I went to college and I graduated, so that was an investment as well. And I say it's an investment because if you really are serious about starting your business and learning this trade, then you could definitely make that money back within a week or two. I would even say like within days. Thank you so much, Susie. She's saying the class is great, guys. Take it. Hola, Lu Palomino desde Perú. Estamos en San Diego, California. Saludos. What? Luis, it says, was it you that did the, I believe, Fuzzy rug balloons? I did not. I'm sorry. I'm like not up to date with a lot of things. I don't know if that's like a person or a company. But we did not do those balloons. And Kari, yes. No, thank you for asking the question. Okay. Let me see. I don't know if Rent a Party, were you trying to join the live? I'm like figuring this thing out, guys. I think this is the first time I go live, actually. Trying to see. I'm going to make sure I haven't missed any questions. Okay, I have a question if I can give some tips. Can you specify what type of tips? Hi Larissa. Sorry, I'm just barely scrolling through all the comments. Yes, I can't wait. Next week I'm doing her balloon bouquet. She's a client of mine. She's wonderful. I can't say enough. Super sweet. Okay, so online. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of questions for the online class. And the pre-recorded class is 150. And this one does not include material as opposed to the in-person class. Okay, Jazzy. You ever need a spot and tell for class? Oh, awesome. Torres underscore CLN. Yes, go ahead and message me. I would love to. Yes, I would love to host classes throughout different parts of San Diego. That would be great. Hi, Colibri. Hi, friend. Oh my God, guys. Right here, Colibri Flower Lab. She does some wonderful flowers. I have ordered from her. If you're in San Diego, you need to follow her. Okay. YouTuber. Okay, so Luis, no, I did make the balloons for your social media guy. He's also on YouTube. But no, I don't think that's what he's called. The Fozzie name or Phase. I don't know if I'm butchering the name. Okay, let me see. Anything else you guys want to know? I don't know. I had like this whole outline and layout of everything I wanted to talk about, and then just like when I was in college and I would start writing essays and I would get writer's block, I have like video block. I can't think of anything to talk about. I really don't. So, any questions? Okay, his real name is Brian. No, I didn't. I didn't do his balloons, unfortunately. Hola, Carmen. Okay, Jazzy. Okay, Jazzy _09. So she put, I feel like for me, it's hard to get clients because people think it's too expensive. So this topic, I always touch on this topic in all my classes. Okay. Okay, so real quick, before I go into the clients and the pricing with Piggy _ out Alex. So helium tanks, I am guilty for that because I do have a helium tank in my room and it has not been secured. I do need to. I just put it in a corner where I know my girls are very obedient and they know not to even come inside my balloon room, and much less get near the helium tank. But that is important. I do need to secure it. But I heard from the vendor, like you could like get very creative with it and attach it to like the wall with certain things. I just need to look into it. And then since my balloon room literally is a room, one of the rooms in my house, I converted it into a balloon room. I have a closet and I'll just put the helium tanks inside the closet as well. So out of little kids' reach. Oh, Susie, I would show you. Okay, so my student Susie's asking if you guys could see how I saw my inventory, and I would. But I'm still in the process of. I want to get some like clear jars, But I haven't, everything's sold out. I guess it's the pandemic and people are buying everything and everything's selling out. Oh, guys, there's even a balloon shortage right now. Like, you know, toilet paper? Yeah, there's a balloon shortage. So anyways, yeah, back to my, like, inventory cart. Right now, let me see if I have a little clear, like, I put them, I don't have one handy, but I put all my balloons. Let me get one. Not the best example, see? It's a mess. But I put them inside of these plastic bins. And then by color. And by size, I only put 11 inch and 16 inch together. And then I separate my 260s and my 5 inches. Yes, Manisa events, yeah, chromes have been a headache. Thankfully, I stocked up before the whole shortage, so I haven't really had trouble with the 11-inch chrome, but yes, with the 7-inch. So, I don't want to forget about Jazzy's question. So, and I think we've all seen this like whole drama on like TikTok about, you know, I think her name is That Balloon Girl, about her pricing and stuff. And yeah, she got a lot of heat for that, and I back her up. I mean, maybe her attitude was not the best, but in terms of like pricing and stuff, being in the balloon industry, a lot of our people don't know the real value and worth behind balloon art, because that's what it is. I think people just look at the balloons itself, and even then I think people connect balloons to like cheap 99-cent balloons, or I don't know, Party City. But as decorators, we invest in good brands, you know, like Qualitex or Metallic, Gemar, and all these brands, you know, and balloons are not cheap, and if they pop, you always need backup. So, you know, we need to invest in our inventory, and then plus on top of that, it's our time, our creativity, and everything that goes behind the scenes to be able to create, you know, beautiful balloon garlands, balloon bouquets, or whatever installation you're creating. But I mean, I guess fortunately I've never had like rude clients, or like I've had like some people tell me, you know, like, and be honest, like, oh, that's out of my budget, that's too expensive. But I've never had a rude customer, you know, tell me like, oh, this or that. But I think we always have to be professional about it and stand our ground. Like, don't devalue your work just because somebody's saying like, oh, it's cheaper somewhere, it's too expensive, it's just balloons. Like we are a business, we're not a charitable organization, charity or whatever. But I mean, if it's in your heart to like gift your work to a charity or to somebody, you know, because it's out of your heart, then do it. But if you're doing this as a business, then all businesses need to make profit, so make sure you guys charge accordingly. Okay, Luis, I have a question. When buying balloons and once you open the bag, is it fine if we leave it in the same bag, or we have to place the balloons elsewhere? Personally, for these 2 years, I've been leaving them in their bags, and then I just put, you know, the little cap on top. I don't let them be exposed to air, pretty much, so they don't start like oxidizing. Do you have a menu, or is everything... I don't have a menu, especially for balloon bouquets, because balloon bouquets are like unique, they're personalized, so it'll really depend on what the client wants. And then also, you know, like if it's a rush order, or if, you know, you can't find the balloon and you have to buy it somewhere else, it's more expensive. So you have to keep all of these things in mind. So when you quote your customer, you just kind of add that all in your quote. That's how mine looks as well, literally. Yep. I've been trying to get very creative with my organization, like Mary Kondo on my room, but I can't. I don't even know if that's her name. Let me see. How do you invest in a lot of... Okay, so Piggied Alex, how do you invest in a lot of balloons for clients? Can you be a little bit more specific? I want to make sure that I actually did understand your question. And then Jodo Barbon. What type of class? I am actually offering a balloon bouquet class or in-person class next Thursday. Yes, Nancy, I agree. So my fellow balloon stylist Nancy up in LA area is saying that it's hard to organize so much inventory. It is. It's see, and those are the things that people don't take into consideration. Everything that goes behind the scenes. How do you charge for balloons for your clients? So, okay, so there's a lot of different methods out there, and I always tell my students this is gonna be like a person to person basis, because we are all in different situations, you know. Like some people have brick and mortars, others are working from home like myself. You know, we're just at different levels and with our experience, and also who your niche is, who are your customers, who's your clientele. So it's really gonna depend. But I always try to be somewhere in the middle. I'm not like too high or too low. But my goal is definitely, once like I guess everything opens up again after COVID, I want to focus on bigger installations. But for now, you know, we have to be malleable, or like chameleons, and adapt to our environment. So right now, with, you know, the reality is that there's COVID, and you need to be able to offer contactless and like smaller installations, because venues aren't open. You can't have huge gatherings or huge corporate events. So yeah, oh my gosh, I totally lost my thought. What was I talking about? Oh, about how do I charge balloons. Yeah, so so right now I would say that my balloon bouquets and garlands are like a little bit more affordable, just because they're smaller. How do you like kaleidoscope balloons compared? Okay, so JLE events or JL events. How do you like kaleidoscope balloons compared to North Star and Anagram? So, guys, this is my favorite brand for letters, Kaleidoscope. This is what she's talking about. My favorite for letters. My favorite. I don't like North Star and Anagram. I will purchase them from Party City when I'm in when it's an emergency. I don't have anything against them. I really don't like their A's. For some reason, I think they're too wide. But Kaleidoscope is my favorite for the letters. Jazzy. Yeah, I work at Party City, and people who go in there don't want to do their own balloons, think it's too expensive. So see, as balloon decorators, I don't know, I'm trying to like find an analogy. It's kind of like when you hire a plumber. Like, they're expensive, but it's because you're paying for their expertise. They got licensed. They're probably paying an insurance for their own company for liability. They, you know, their experience and everything else. Their workers, they're paying. So yes, we might think it's expensive, but it's totally worth it. So the same with us, you know, it's, again, we go back to who is your clientele, you know. You just have to find the right clients, because trust me, I've had clients who, I would say like 1 out of every 10 inquiries, they follow through, but because they value and they know how much, you know, your work is worth, and they value it, they appreciate it, so they don't hesitate to pay your price, you know. And I don't know, like, if somebody thinks you're too expensive, then they weren't your client in the first place. I don't know what else to say. I've had clients that, like, as soon as I tell them price, they're like, okay, where do I send the deposit? And then I'll go deliver, and they even tip me on top of that. So it's just finding the right client. Affordable. Yeah. Give me a second. My phone is dying. Okay, is it charging now? I don't know if it's charging. Okay, there. Hi, Chuchulucos. They're having for all of my San Diegans, Chuchulucos is having a pop-up shop this Sunday, If you're interested in supporting local business here in San Diego, go follow her. She has all the details there. Susie, how can you stay competitive in prices if no one really posts their prices? Okay, so, personally, and I think all of you fellow balloon artists that I have come in contact with or are friends with can attest to the fact that I'm not shy about talking about prices, like, amongst us. I really do believe in collaboration over competition, and, staying competitive. Staying competitive doesn't mean, like, selling yourself short or undercutting others. Like that's not right, and then it's not fair for not yourself or anybody else if you're just pretty much giving away your work just so you could get clients, I guess. So I don't think competitiveness comes from pricing. I really don't think that. It's like Louis Vuitton doesn't compete with Guess or Michael Kors. They're their own brand. So you stay competitive by being yourself, your own brand, your own creativity, being innovative, having excellent customer service. People look at that. I mean, just think of like restaurants, like if you're willing to pay, like a high-end restaurant because, the food is good, and let's say like, I don't know, like an Italian restaurant or something very nice and fancy, you go because of what they're offering, or you could just go to Olive Garden and it's more affordable, but that the quality won't be as great. So I guess I would say that the only way to stay competitive is not in regards to pricing, because then we go back to who is your niche. Is it just people? If people are just looking to bargain, then are those the clients you want? And that's not the clients I want. I want people who like quality, who like pretty, who like making their events look beautiful and, just good. Okay, let me see. Oh, I haven't read. Yes, that's what it's about, the way you build your brand, exactly. Selene. I will send you the link as soon as I'm done with this live. I think I emailed you back. Yeah, I'll check it right after I'm done here. If you guys didn't know, Anagram owns Party City. It all makes sense now. I didn't know. Thank you. You learn something new every day. God, my phone again. What's happening? Ay. Sorry. See, we're having too much fun. Okay. Yeah, good way to put it. Let me see. Babe, everybody can hear you. Sorry, it's my hubby getting my little one in trouble because she keeps wanting to come inside. She's just curious to see what mommy's doing. Customers notice everything from booking, text messages, to the way you present yourself when you set up. That's exactly. Just like, we're customers ourselves for, to many other places, to retail stores, restaurants, like I said, just anywhere we go, we're human beings. We're always like observing. Yeah. Tristina, do you charge per foot for garlands, and how do you price bouquets? Yes, I do charge per foot, and so the whole like pricing aspect for bouquets, I do go over it in my class. So I talk about that there. Okay, that's true. And what made me think, okay, so Jazzy, that's true. And what made me think more of starting a balloon business is because I literally take my time with customers and I get very detailed, and after I'm done, they try tipping me. Yeah. So yes, I would totally encourage you to start your own business. There's really nothing like it. I mean, whatever industry, anything you want to do it for you. There's nothing more rewarding. Alexa, I'm talking. She's putting the music here on the phone. There's nothing more rewarding than working for yourself. My TikTok it should be Lex and Balloon Bar as well. And then we have on YouTube, I have a lot of like tutorials, or yeah, I guess it's just pretty much tutorials where my husband will upload like behind the scenes, like what a day in our lives looks like. Just know that like with any other business, if you're gonna embark in this journey, know that your weekends, you don't have weekends anymore. They're gonna be busy. I would say that this industry is very demanding in all aspects, from answering inquiries to designing to ordering balloons to actually building and inflating the balloons, delivering, setting up. You know, all of that is just, it takes a lot of time. Susie, so in regards to pricing, you can DM me and we can go over it. Okay, and then Tristina, how long were you in business before you got a business license? So so pretty much when I got the idea of starting a balloon business, I immediately registered my business, like right away. Like, actually, I registered it before so I took my courses, I learned, I practiced. A month later, I registered my business, and then a month and a half after registering my business, I made Instagram I made it right away. But it took me about a month to kind of put myself out there. I was very shy, and like I had all these doubts creeping in, like, are people even gonna notice me or buy from me, or is my work even worth it, you know? And then finally I got over all those ugly thoughts, and I just was like, you know, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna throw myself out there, and then, you know, slowly but surely it started picking up, and then I guess the rest is history. This business took on a life of its own. Now I'm just trying to catch up. So, Tristina, what courses did you take? One of my teachers, mentors, is Gavi's Balloon Decor. Gavi Balloon Decor in Los Angeles. She's amazing, very well known, excellent teacher. I love her. I'm very thankful with her. She's very transparent, very genuine. And sorry, my allergies are very bad right now. Not COVID. And for my balloon bouquet class, I actually took the course in Mexico from this very well-known balloon artist. He's from Sinaloa. He came to Tijuana. Tijuana is the city right across from San Diego. Like, it's the border city to San Diego. So that's why I took that course. And then I took online courses with online balloon courses. Eve is her name. Yeah. Okay. Loves Coke. When will you do another online class? So I was mentioning earlier that I do have already a pre-recorded online class. This one does not include material, but it's still the same class that I give every single time. Same information, same process, same everything. You can go ahead and send me a DM, and then I will just shoot you all the details through there, all the info. Habibi, Gigi, what are the best quality balloons you recommend to use? Shiny ones. So those are called chrome balloons, the shiny ones. And I absolutely love Qualitex. That's my favorite brand. Let me see. Give me a second. I'm going to look for some. This is the brand, and this is what it's called, Chrome. Hi, Ricardo. Thumbs up. San Diego Living. Hello, hello. Mobile Zone. Hello. Okay, any other questions? You're welcome, Habibi. Hi, Balloons by Carla. Hi, Gio. Okay. I'm just like awkwardly sitting here without knowing what to talk about. I swear I had 1,000 things I wanted to talk about, and then I just brain farted. I don't recall anything. So let me know if you guys have any other questions for the in-person balloon class. We still have availability for next week. Obviously, we are following all protocols and I guess city health policies for the COVID. So social distance, mask, temperature checking, antibacterial at the entrance. She says if I can offer a class on just pricing. Yes, I can definitely do that. But then again, caveat, I just want to remind you all that pricing is very personal. I could probably give you an idea, at least use myself as an example, but we all live in different parts, I guess, of the United States, or I don't know if most of you are from San Diego or not. But really take into consideration your cost of living. Where you live, it's super expensive. Where it's a little bit more affordable. Like San Diego, super expensive. It's super expensive to live here compared to the rest of the United States. So our prices do have to be a little higher because affordable prices won't pay your bills here, unfortunately. But yeah, I can definitely give show how I price my my balloon decor. But yeah, everyone's different. There's people that charge way more. Again, they're established companies and they do huge, they have employees, so they have a lot of things to pay, a lot of overhead that many of us that work from home don't have. Madi 1215, me gusta que eres bien creativa, muy bonito todo lo que haces. Muchísimas gracias, Madi. Lo hago de todo corazón. Jazzy, okay, I have a lot of birthdays for my family coming up this month, and I always decorate just to get an idea and more practice. Yes, that's good. I would say that definitely when you're starting out, practice as much as you can. And like I said earlier, if it comes from your heart and you feel it in you to, give your family or friends some, balloons as a gift, then, by all means, do it. Hi, DXDDY, Daddy? Dulce? I don't know. Hi. Selene, you're welcome. Justina, Bay Area, California. What? So yeah, Justina, I would just say that inflate it a night before and make sure that you have your AC in your car, just in case. And always buy extras. Oh, Balloons by Carla. I forgot about that too. Yes, Christina, right now that it's winter, you're going to experience that where you think your balloons are deflating, but they're not. It's physics again. So when it's hot, balloons expand and they can pop, but when it's cold, they shrink. But then once they go inside room temperature again, they'll expand and they'll be perfectly fine. Hola, Balloons by Perez. Selene, the weather sucks in Chicago. It's so bipolar. Oh, so sorry. Well, San Diego's kind of becoming bipolar too. I mean, we have all 4 seasons in a day. That's why I have allergies. Tristina, yeah, it's morning in the 50. Foil balloons are nightmares in cold weather. Yes, they are. Yeah, it's more to gauge pricing and make sure I'm thinking. Yes, Abigail, totally agree. Chicago weather is bipolar. If you buy from Party City, you can take your Mylars with receipt. Oh, I didn't know that. Good to know. And yeah, foil balloons contract in cold weather. Try to put the heater. Exactly. Yeah. So Carla said, so I guess during the summer, I always bump up your AC, cold AC. And then when it's winter, keep your car room temperature or warm so the balloon doesn't look deflated or contract, like Balloons by Carla said. And then Habibi Gigi, besides Qualitex, what other brand of balloons do you recommend? Qualitex, not just playing. I just love Qualitex so much. It's just because they're so good. The quality's so good, and it doesn't have what I call the nipple or the little dot in the middle. But I mean, other brands that I use are Gemar or Hemar. I don't know how people call it. Tough Tex and Betalic or Betalics every now and then. Natural spiral curls. How much material do you need to start? or in balloon business, how much money and balloons materials needed? I wouldn't say, so this is one of those questions that it's case to case. It really depends where you want to take this business or how you would want to start it. I would say it's a very personal question. I started with basics. I probably invested in just in material. I'm not talking about classes or anything. In material, probably like $300 to $400 to start. But now that my business has grown, I would probably say I have like $3,000 to $4,000 worth of inventory, more or less. I really don't know. I think I just have a lot of balloons in this room. But yeah, to start off, I would say just get your basics: white, black, blue, red, green, gold, silver. You're welcome, Habibi. Thank you. I tried that outside nose. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Okay, any more questions? Yeah, so with this balloon shortage, I've been kind of a hoarder. I must admit, I panicked. I didn't panic with toilet paper, but I did panic with balloons. So I bought a lot, and I'm now here stuck with so many balloons. So hopefully next year I get to use them all. Balloons by Pérez, sí la tengo grabada, pero está en inglés. Estamos en el proceso de hacer una clase en español, pero no me siento muy segura porque no sé muy bien las palabras que se usan en español para explicar todo lo que tenga que ver con los globos. Así que en eso estamos. Tal vez si me animo y doy la clase en español. Okay, let me see. Jazzy, I don't have a P.O. box yet. I just have my house address. Okay, Menisa events, balloon inflators. I'm like lost. Had you written something earlier? Let's see. Habibi, no question. Just a fan of your clean and creative work. Thank you so much, Habibi. I always tell my students, I'm just, I guess, wired like that. I know there's a lot of like, and I respect everyone's talent, but I've always been like, even my house is like that. I guess I'm very like minimalistic. Like I like to, yes, add details here and there to my bouquets, but I really just like it to look clean and symmetrical. That's what attracts me, like my eye. I've seen bouquets that have like all sorts of things everywhere, and I mean they look beautiful, but that's just not what I create, you know. That's not my style, I guess. Materials are most from China? No, I actually, most of the stuff that I buy are either made in the USA or Mexico. I'm not a very big fan of Chinese balloons because they're oily, they don't smell good, and the quality is not that good. Balloons by Carla, yo estoy empezando en esto, me gusta mucho, voy lentamente. Yes, so Balloons by Carla says she's just starting out in the with her balloon business, and she really enjoys it. She says slowly but surely. And yes, I would just say that, you know, take it easy. Like with any other business, especially if you're starting, you're going to have your ups and your downs. But just stay the course and be focused. Don't get discouraged. It is a process, and you just have to keep going, perfecting your craft, getting more creative, being more innovative. You know, put yourself out there. It's not easy. I mean, I know firsthand, like, I'm super nervous still. It's getting better now. You guys are making me feel at ease. So, thank you for that. Oh, yeah, okay, Nancy, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah, duh, materials. I don't know why I was just thinking about balloons, but it's true. Materials also include everything, like the tools you need to create what you're doing. So, air inflators, like electric pumps, manual pumps, your gluing methods, your fishing line, your sizers. I just recently bought a van. I mean, it does get expensive after a while. Hi, Janet. I do go over pricing in my balloon bouquet classes, and remind me of your name, but somebody asked earlier if I could give a class on pricing. I will probably consider that, or maybe just, I don't know, or make a YouTube. I don't know. I have to think about it. I have to make time for it as well on pricing. Just, I don't want to kind of like impose my pricing. I feel like it wouldn't be fair to like balloon artists that are out there, especially if they're like pricier, because I don't want them to feel like that they look at me and they're like, why are you telling all these, like new balloon stylists to price that price if it's so low or if it's too high. I mean, these are my San Diego prices, so I don't know if like in Arizona or I don't know other places it would, be too much. Balloons by Pérez, pues en todos lados compro. Donde haya ahorita con el balloon shortage, que hay donde encuentre, la verdad, con mis distribuidores locales, y cuando es online, me gusta comprar en bargainballoons.com. Okay, so Tristina is asking if I can share about our bouquet class. So pretty much the balloon bouquet class, it's a 6-hour long class. It's a step-by-step class where I explain everything from sizing your base to how to properly like glue it, attach it to the base, and just make it, be very balanced and straight and symmetrical. And then not only that, but I also like going over pricing, distributors, marketing, and everything that goes behind the scenes. I just feel that the class has to be very holistic. Like, you can't just focus on technique, because having a business is much more than technique. Like I think as human beings, we kind of always just like get like our minds get kind of like overwhelmed, and like we kind of like just focus on the fact that we need to know how to properly make something in order for it to work, but it's not. I would say it's mindset, and mindset is very important in any business of any industry. So Glow P76, do you use command hooks for Garland installations? I'm always worried about damaging walls. I don't actually. I use them from time to time, but they don't really work for me. I don't know, for some reason. I don't know if it's the places where I'm going to, or I'm not cleaning the wall correctly. They never stick. So I don't. I probably use them like 3 times. And then Gigi, cute, pretty. Oh, balloon. I don't have. What type of balloon? She's asking to make a balloon. I just don't know what type. And I don't even know how long I've been here. Okay, I got 10 more minutes. Oh my gosh, it's almost been an hour. And I was so nervous to hop on here. I thought I was just going to be here for like 2 minutes and then quit and just bounce. Be like, okay, that's enough. We all get to go to sleep now. Where are you guys from? Let me know where you're from. I'm from San Diego. I like to know where everyone's from. I like making friends everywhere. And if you have a balloon business, okay. We have a pretty big following on TikTok, and I always get asked for balloon arrangements like all over the United States. Like once like in Hawaii, and I was like, I can't go to Hawaii. I wish I could. Or I can't send a balloon bouquet to Hawaii. So I kind of like want to build like a network of balloon artists. I don't know if I'm going to do a Facebook group or something. I just have so much going on. I have a 2-year-old and a 7-year-old, so I don't have time for anything. But I'm trying to make time. But I want to do like make like this like network of like balloon artists where we could kind of like send each other like customers. I do that even here in San Diego because I don't believe in competition again. Like my very good friend Bonnie's Balloonery and Pop Ash Boutique. Like if I am fully booked, I'll just send them clients, Arizona, Victorville. Oh, I used to live in Riverside, so close to Victorville. Australia, Houston, Texas, LA, Maryland, Arizona, Bay Area, Chicago, Louisiana, Paramount, Coachella, Texas. Oh my Jesus! From everywhere. Franchise. Where's franchise? I think you said you were from Chicago, Jazzy. I don't know. Don't quote me. Dallas, from Texas. I love your style balloons. Thank you so much, Nancy. Fontana. Expand my roots. I know, like, but how would I do that? I don't know. I just want to be friends with everybody. So yeah, so I like supporting other balloon stylists. So I have said that, you know, if I ever get somebody from, like, I don't know, Texas, like, oh, I want to order a balloon bouquet, I'm just like, okay, I got somebody in Dallas, Houston. Texas is huge, I know. Ah, Nancy, popular, no, ¿cómo crees? I don't, if you would see me day to day, I hang out with a 2-year-old and a 7-year-old on the daily. I'm so cool, I know. I need more mommy dates or just time for myself. Pianeca said, I'm all in for the Facebook group. Okay. I think I might end up doing that. I just don't know how to even go about it. Like, what do I do? Like I'll create it, or I guess it'll just probably take a life of its own as well. Nancy. Oh my God. Oh man. So yeah. Anything else you guys want to share with me or ask? Those that are in the balloon industry, any advice or tips for new balloon stylists in the industry? Awesome. So Nancy says she loves being in the balloon industry. Oh, thank you. Busy bees. Woo! That she's also one of my students. She's amazing. Her name's Crystal. And she's also here in San Diego. Show her some love. Tristina. Oh, I totally missed that question. I'm so sorry. She had asked that earlier. How did you transport large pieces when you didn't have a van? Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we have a Ford Edge. And I would do it. So, you know, like the big ballooner bouquets that I make, those are like 7 feet, almost 7 feet tall. And the Ford Edge only fits like about 5-foot arrangements. So it was such a hassle. Oh, God, it was a headache. I would have to put it in 2 parts. And I would put the bigger part in and then like the letters. And then I would have to finish installing on site. Pretty much. So very time consuming. And I had to take my husband with me because I couldn't do it by myself. Finding clients, to be honest, I don't even know. I'm a believer and I do believe in God, and I don't know. I just feel like, you know, trusting in Him and, you know, just doing my part and letting Him do His part. Just everything kind of fell into place. But at the beginning, I did, just to build my portfolio, I did, I guess, sponsor some events for my church. Probably my first balloon bouquets were underpriced as well. But then I was just consistent. I just kept posting and making samples and posting them on my Instagram, trying to be more like intentional. You know, I would say social media was definitely and still is to this day, like my biggest like client magnet, I guess, and then word of mouth as well. So that's what I'm saying. You need to have amazing and excellent customer service. Okay, so Jazzy, okay, so I do. So do I keep my balloons from popping when I make the columns? So how? Okay. What do you mean they're popping? When you're transporting them or when you're making the balloon column? ¿Qué colores recomiendas para balloon bouquet cuando usas números negros? Yo casi siempre uso los chrome con números negros para que resalten. And then, how long did you practice before putting yourself out there? Like a month and a half. Okay, so I have 3 minutes and I have a request. Let me see. Somebody wants to go. I don't know if it was an accident, but I'm letting them in. Oh no, I think yeah, she declined. She was one of my students. I was wondering if she wanted to join me in the video. So the live is about to be done, like in 2 minutes. Balloons by Carla, es la parte más difícil para mí hacer muestras solo para las fotos, para el porte. Yes, so like any other business, we have to invest. It's part of the investment to make the samples. It's like Costco. They give you samples and we buy. It works. Good night, Minisa events. So yes, guys. So back to my online balloon bouquet class and my in-person class. If you are interested in either or, make sure to DM me or email me. Please be patient with me. I have 2 little ones. I'll try to get back to you within a day or two. There's still spots, so you guys are good. No, thank you, Selene, for joining me. I love it. I love it. This is like the most social interaction I've had in a minute, besides my family. Oh, Davina. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, this is my first live, and I didn't think, I was like, I'm so weird, and which is weird. I was like, people are not gonna like me. Habibi, muchas gracias. No, thank you. Glow P76. Good night, friend. Good night, Nancy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nancy, next time you need to join me in my life. Bye. Mobile Zone, thank you. Oh, thank you, Spark Creativity. No, Janet, I didn't. I would say it was only a couple of sponsored or free balloons that I made. Not too many. That was one of the first advice that I got from Gabi Balloon Decor, to not just be giving away your work. Thank you guys for all the love. Only a couple more seconds. Muchas gracias, Balloons by Pérez. Muchísimas gracias. La práctica hace la perfección, so just keep practicing. Hi, Haiti R or Haidir. You're in Miami. Unfortunately, this live is gonna end in a couple seconds. Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining me and giving me your time as well, and for hanging out with me. I'm really gonna look into that Facebook group and see if we can create a beautiful balloon artist sisterhood. Well, not sisterhood, because I know there's boys in there too. Okay, bye guys. Good night.